Man, lots to talk about today. It's kind of crazy how much there is to talk about. But welcome, everybody. Welcome. What's up, Alex? Late night bonfire. That's right. That's right. I feel like this is a little earlier than I normally go. 9 p.m. Not too bad. Not too bad. I feel like I've been active on the YouTubes today. Dropped a Knott's video, Disneyland video, Shareholder live stream, box opening live stream, and then this live stream. God damn, that is a lot. That is a lot. I don't even know if we'll get notifications out on this kind of live stream. I hope so. Let me post it. Post it on my end. All right. There we go. There we go. I can't believe how hot it still is, too. Like, I feel like it's hot. It's a hot night. Very, very hot night. All right. I got the live stream open on my phone. But thank you for joining, Alexander. What's up, Oscarin? Do you have a regular job or full-time YouTube? All I do is YouTube. Been doing it for a long time now. I haven't had a real job. I feel like it's been a while. It's been a very long time. I'm happy that's the case. I do not miss a real job, even though I work way more than I ever did in a real job. Another Brian, so hot. Yeah, it was like 92 or something, or 95. It was ridiculous. Thankfully, I left Disneyland around like 10:30, 11 o'clock. So I left before it got probably too crowded and too hot. But those, what do they call spring break? Those spring break crowds are no joke. They are no joke. Let's say, what's up, Endless? How you doing? How you doing? I'm just giving people a little bit of time to join. All right. Just making sure I got everything open on my end. Walt Disney Company. I got my Instagram. Yeah, we're good. All right, cool. Okay, we're good. Man, how about that Spider-Man trailer today? Oh, it was so good. I feel like Spider-Man has a chance to just be the best movie of the year. Currently, the best movie of the year is Project Hail Mary. Project Hail Mary, just fantastic movie. I don't know when it debuts. Does it debut this week? All these debuts. Project Hail Mary debut. Because I got access to an early screening. Yeah, so the 20th, it does. It debuts this week. Project Hail Mary. Go watch it. It is worth. Watch it in the biggest screen possible too. Like, this movie's that. It is that. What's up, Pablo? What's up, Palos? Jazz, how you doing? All right. We'll give it about another minute, and we'll get this party started. Comes out on Friday. Yeah. Project Hail Mary, fantastic movie. It gave me, like, Top Gun Maverick vibe, where you're just like, this is why I go to the theater. I felt the same way with F1. I was like, this is why I watch movies in a theater. Totally worth the theater experience. What's up, Dank Slayer? Jamie Land. I just got out. I was just watching one of your HHN live streams, 2022 opening day, La Llorona. Halloween went hard, man. 2022. Man, I don't even remember La Llorona. 2022 HHN Five Fires. Oh man, that was Legends Collide year. Gosh, so good. It was so good. What do we got here?
Do they say, like, do they make an announcement sometime?
I got it.
You know what's crazy? I remember this exact day. Long story short, I had to just wiggle my way to this exact location that I'm at. They were having like media day, and all the media people were stuck at, I feel like in the theater, or there were some were not here. And for me, just in the world that I live in, I'm like, the ceremony is one of the most important parts. I'm out of here. I can't do this media event no more. I remember. Is this a ceremony right here? Is that how this starts? We made it! I'm like, who's holding the live stream here? Oh man, that's what I remember from this day, is that I was like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go see the ceremony. Why is it lagging? Am I on the wrong internet?
Not horror. I said not horror. Not yet. 2028.
Use them. You abuse them, and you toss them away. Well, now they are back, and they are here to stay. But no need to fret. They just want to play.
Like, look at this setting. We got killer toys, fire tower. So crazy. I just love Horror Nights. I love Horror Nights so much. 2022, I love that year. I love that year. Royo, what's up, Mondo? Gonna see Project Hail Mary on Friday. Nice. You're gonna love it, dude. The Weekend is Ready or Not 2 and Project Hail Mary. I don't know if I'll watch Ready or Not. I kind of don't care for that one. I saw the first one, and it's just whatever. Miguel saw it in 70mm IMAX at Spectrum last weekend. It was awesome. That must have been epic. I didn't even know it had 70mm. I'm going to try to watch Project Hail Mary in a 70mm. That's sick. I'm telling you, it's not Interstellar vibes, but it is. It's weird. What's up, Marco? If you would recommend, which big screen would you choose? IMAX, Screen X, 40X? If you want my honest opinion, AMC Prime is my favorite format. From the visual, the screen itself is beautiful. The audio is the best. I don't care what anybody says. Prime has the best audio. The best audio. And you get the reclining, comfortable seats in Prime. Prime is not cheap. AMC Prime is expensive, but I have the AMC monthly membership, and Prime is one of the things I could choose. If I could watch every movie in Prime, I would. Prime is spectacular. That's how I would watch it, Alfredo. Watch it in Prime. Let's see. Not getting notification. I know. Thank you for joining, Patricia. I think it's just I've done so many videos. YouTube's like, you've done too much today. It's weird. I hate when they do that. What's up, DDG? I missed the Toy Scare Zone. Me too. What's up, Park Explorer? Not like, trust me, I've done Dolby many times. Prime S is on Dolby. Dolby is not as good as Prime. I've done so many movies. Prime is way better. Way better. AMC is the best movie theater. I think it is. AMC Hollywood, AMC City Walk is the best theater. It's the best theater. Nobody compares to them. I don't know how AMC Burbank gets so much traffic. Terrible parking. Their escalator doesn't work for who knows how long. I just don't know. I don't know how people put up with that parking situation. It's bad. It's bad over there. Great theater, once you're inside, but man, that parking situation is bad. DDG. All right, let's get this party started. Why are we live today? What happened? Josh Tomorrow Day. What? Josh Tomorrow has taken over the CEO position officially. Bob Iger has not left. He's, I guess, going to be on the board of directors till the end of his contract, which is, I think it's like October or something. But as CEO, Josh is the man. And he started off with this sizzle reel, and I'm going to play it right now.
A series from across Disney Entertainment. Shows like Only Murders in the Building, The Bear, High Potential, Alien Earth, Grey's Anatomy, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Dancers and Expanding Capacity experiences. There's a reason this business is such a strong and consistent driver for the company. Built on our unparalleled storytelling and decades of creative innovation and operational excellence, Disney has continually raised the bar for what experiences can be, and it's always evolving. All around the world, we're building new adventures and expanding capacity to welcome more families into our uniquely Disney experience.
What was that? Did you guys see that?
Disney has continually raised the bar for what experiences can be, and it's always evolving. All around the world, we're building.
Have they shown that before? What? Where's that going? Is this Soarin'? Just a smaller version of Soarin'? What the heck is this? Am I tripping? I could have sworn we saw like a patent for this, but I don't remember seeing the physical form of it. Huh. I missed that earlier.
New adventures and expanding capacity to welcome more families into our uniquely Disney experiences. Driven by the largest capital investment plan in Disney Experiences history. It's already bringing new lands to our parks and new parks to our world. Later this month, we'll unveil a new Frozen land in Paris. We're doubling the size of Avengers Campus at Disney California Adventure. Building a Villains Land at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, there was some talk about this Villains Land right here. That like, ooh, is this a new tease? Is this a new tease? And I was kind of like, I don't think so. Right here, watch.
We're doubling the size of Avengers Campus at Disney California Adventure.
Like, is this a new tease for Villains Land? I think they're just solidifying more that, like, Maleficent is the thing in Villains Land.
Building a Villains Land at Magic Kingdom and planning our first new park in a decade in a brand new corner of the world. And we continue to expand our award-winning Disney Cruise Line fleet. I was just in Singapore for the launch of the Disney Adventure, which is our very first ship based in Asia. It is stunning, and I'm so excited for our guests to experience it. We have 5 more ships on the way, and today I'm excited to announce the name of our 9th ship, the Disney Blvd. Underpinning all of this is technology. We've never shied away from the latest innovations, and in many cases, we're the ones pushing the envelope because we know.
Look at that. That is Infinity Defense. Look at this. Look at
Disney Blvd. Underpinning all of this is technology. We've never shied away from the latest innovations, and in many cases, we're the ones pushing.
Infinity Defense. Right here. Infinity Defense. It's kind of weird. Someone's just getting pushed on a chair. Yeah, who knows what kind of scene could be coming out of this. One thing that is like, kind of to point at, obviously there's projection mapping happening at top, but there's also projection mapping at the bottom. So the floor itself is going to have character and life and whatever. That's crazy, huh? The only thing I can think is like a big pillar broke down. A war is happening between Thanos and Avengers, and you're just like, you know what I mean? How are we going to survive this? Help me, Iron Man. I don't know. I don't know who's going to save you in Infinity Defense.
Pushing the envelope, because we know technology acts as an amplifier for our stories, our experiences, and the emotional connection audiences have with our brand. That's why we've partnered with Epic Games to bring a transformative new entertainment experience to Fortnite and connect it to our broader ecosystem. I just reviewed some of the progress on the worlds that we're building, and I was blown away by the possibilities. We'll continue to develop and embrace new technologies to empower our storytellers, but never at the expense of our characters and worlds, our creative partners, or the trust people place in.
Yeah, more Infinity Defense. Huh.
We'll continue to develop and embrace new technologies to empower our storytellers, but never at the expense of our characters and worlds, our...
Is this stuff we've seen before? I don't remember anymore.
Creative part.
I feel like we have seen this one.
Partners, or the trust people place in us. Because Disney, at its core, is a company that celebrates human creativity. There's a door on Main Street in Disneyland. It's on your right as you're walking toward the castle. The door is labeled Casting Agency. And the quote on the door is from Walt. It says, "It takes people to make the dream a reality." This couldn't be more true for a company like ours. We have the most creative, the most passionate, dedicated people, and it's because of our people that we'll continue to create stories and experiences that our fans carry with them for a lifetime. One of the most profound ways we see this coming to life is through our ongoing work with children's hospitals, veterans and military families, and the various community organizations we have the honor to engage with. We're especially proud of our work with Make-A-Wish. Disney is the largest wish granter in the world, granting a wish every hour of every single day. Our stories bring joy and hope and inspiration to millions around the world, and that's a privilege that we take very seriously. That's why we'll continue to come together as one team, building on the strengths I've highlighted today to carry Disney's enduring legacy forward and write the next chapter of this incredible story. As I officially step into this role with an incredible team at my side, I'm truly excited about the road ahead. And I have absolute confidence in our ability to deliver high-quality, experiential storytelling that stands head and shoulders above the rest. I want to thank Bob Iger once more. He set a standard for creativity, integrity, and ambition that will continue to guide all of us. We are deeply grateful.
I just kind of find it, like I'm not trying to be mean. I just find this shot funny because it's like, all right, we have this script. Where do you want to say this, Josh? I want to say it with the water thing in the back in the mountains. Okay, where do we go to get that shot? They must be like, where was this set up? Like on a roof, a ledge? Like it's just such a random shot. Just a random shot right here. I just can't help but be like, all right, for my next part, I need to have the water tower behind me. Like that conversation had to have happened.
For everything that he's done. And of course, my thanks go out to all of our fans around the world. As some of you may know, I love talking to guests and fans and hearing all of your stories. Whether you love our movies, shows, parks, ships, games, books, music, the list goes on and on. You are the reason that we do what we do. And to our shareholders, on behalf of everyone at Disney, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for your continued belief and investment in this one-of-a-kind company.
At some point, Josh answered questions too. I don't know when that was. Oh, right here. Okay. I didn't get to hear this stuff. I don't know if these are interesting or not, but let's take a quick gander.
What really differentiates
success from new IP. Disney's parks and experiences clearly benefit from strong IP. How are the company's creative teams balancing their focus on creating new franchises versus sequels? What changes, if any, are being made to the creative process to encourage more breakout success from new IP?
Okay, that's another great question. I'm sure that some have heard me say this before. I think our creative teams are absolutely best in class, and they're always thinking about ways to extend stories that our fans have these deep connections with. Stories like Toy Story or Moana, Inside Out. And at the same time, these teams, they're constantly developing original ideas that they have the potential to become the next beloved, possibly the next enduring Disney franchise. And I think they do a really nice job of balancing these two things. It's interesting. Hoppers is actually a great example of this. That film is doing really well right now. In fact, 2 weeks ago, when the film opened, it opened at #1. It is the biggest global debut for an original animated film since Coco, and that was back in 2017. And the film's, it's also been widely praised by critics and audiences. But what really differentiates Disney is what happens after a great story's created. And this is when our stories start to move across the entire company. Everything that we create, that could be a film, a series, an experience at one of our parks, could be a game, could be a consumer product. Each of these are amplified and reinforced across the whole Disney network. It's pretty unique. It's pretty powerful, actually. So, for example, a story, when it's brand new or an extension of an existing franchise, it might begin as a film or a series, but it could also become an experience in our parks. It could become a game. It could be a product that families decide to bring into their homes. But essentially, the stories, all of them, they'll seamlessly move across our platforms. And if you think about how fandom and the consumer experience landscape is shifting, audiences have more choices than they ever have before, and they expect that their favorite brands and stories will travel with them wherever they decide to spend their time. And I think this is what Disney does better than anyone else. We have the strongest collection of stories and franchises anywhere, and we have so many compelling ways for audiences to engage with them. And one thing for sure, you'll see us continue to evolve in this way: more stories, existing ones and new ones, and more places where fans spend their time. I think it's really exciting. So a great question. Thanks for asking that one. Let's move to the next.
It's crazy? Josh, he can't help but always mention games, Fortnite. It must be something big in his agenda to kick off his CEO journey. This whole integrating. So if Hoppers is good, where else can I get it in your face? Where else can we make money from this franchise already? I don't know why there wasn't Hopper meet and greets right away at you only have Pixar Pier to literally do that. Why aren't there? You already had the lizard, which honestly the lizard is kind of irrelevant in the movie, if you ask me. Yeah. Why wasn't there more Hopper presence? Merch, Hopper foods. They didn't do nothing It's crazy. But yeah, I've already watched Hoppers 2 times, technically 3. I just couldn't finish it the first time. But Hoppers, it better get all the money you can because Mario is on its way, and Mario about to do some wrecking. You know, all this animated move money, it's all going to Mario. Mario's just it's gonna wreck everybody. All the money's going to Mario. I don't even know how else to say it. All right, let's keep going. What other question? There's like a Figment question. That's the one I wanted to hear.
Where can I find information on the professional backgrounds of current board members?
Well, thanks for the question.
How is Disney leveraging artificial intelligence to strengthen its position within the industry?
Good question.
Okay, well, it's probably not a complete discussion these days if we don't talk about AI at least a little bit. So technologies, it's always played an important role in Disney's history.
Josh is like, well, let me tell you, we're going to create AI slop. We're going to have the people create it themselves so they fall in love with their own AI slop. And then we're going to just shove it into Disney Plus.
We've been at the forefront of innovation for more than 100 years now. And this is a company of creators, of innovators. And of course, we understand that our willingness and passion in terms of embracing new technologies, it's been completely key to our success. And when you look across our company today, we're using AI and machine learning in a variety of ways across the company. And we're doing this to enable creators and creativity, to develop and improve products and experiences, and to drive business productivity and efficiency in everything that we do. And we've been doing this for some time.
Yeah. Disney uses AI on everything. Everything. Sometimes it gets caught like, hey, look at that painting over there, or that drawing, or that image. Why does this animation look funny? You know what I mean? Or what? Why does Mickey look all weird? They use AI on everything. Everything. The thing reading the question is AI, for goodness sake.
But of course, not surprisingly, we're approaching this very thoughtfully. At Disney, creativity is always led by people. That will always be the case. Our goal with AI is to empower human creativity.
He's trying to push that one big time. It's people. People are the power. At the end of the day, AI is here, and it's the future. AI is the future, and how you implement it all throughout your company. It's like you have to figure out the leverage of AI. Where does it belong? Where is it going to empower? Where is it going to create efficiency? Where can it save us money? Where can it make things faster? AI is good. I think AI is good, man. I am definitely not an AI hater. I know a lot of people want to hate on AI because like the whole Hollywood situation, but AI goes beyond all that. It goes way beyond all that. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. I think AI is going to be a big helper in the Disney future, and with them creating things too, from buildings, animatronic, solving equations, that all sorts of things throughout their business. AI is going to help a lot. It's going to help a lot. I don't know what he's about to say, but let's hear.
Creativity and not replace it. We want to give artists and filmmakers and designers better tools so that they can focus on what they do best. It's a really important question. I'm glad you asked it. So thank you for that. Now we can move on to the next question.
He didn't say anything.
How does Disney Experiences balance revenue growth from ticket pricing and attendance with maintaining positive guest satisfaction?
That's a good.
Thanks. That is an important question. I guess I'd start with the fact that
I'll start with the fact that Bob Iger raised these prices too damn much.
I know that a Disney park visit, it's a meaningful investment for families that visit us. And Our goal is for every single guest to feel that their experience is worth it. Basically, we want this experience to be the best day of a guest's life. And we're always measuring our success here. So for example, we look at things like guest experience ratings and a guest's intent to return after they've visited us. And these metrics are both very high across all of our parks. When it comes to how we think about pricing, what we try to do is focus on offering a wide range of options and different price points so that families can visit in ways that work for them, whether that's during a value season or maybe taking advantage of multi-day ticket savings. Or
and they've already implemented that, so he's speaking truth. He is speaking truth. I saw this. Long story short, why is Disneyland so busy? Yeah, spring break, but most importantly, $50 tickets or $58 tickets, whatever it is. That is a great price to go to Disneyland. Even if you don't get the full offering of Nighttime Spectacular or whatever, dude, $50 to go to Disneyland? That's insane. Insane. But it also goes the other way where it's like Disneyland could be $220 on one day.
We're even taking advantage of special offers that we introduce from time to time. In fact, we have one of those special offers available right now at Disneyland. It's a kids ticket offer, and with this offer, kids can visit Disneyland for $50 a day, which is pretty good. And we also have a kids free dining promotion with some packages at Walt Disney World. So what we try to do is provide a fair amount of choice and flexibility for our guests, while at the same time making sure that we're managing daily attendance and overall experience. So again, a really good and important question. I appreciate you asking that one. So now we can move on to the next question.
Let's move on.
What guides the company's capital allocation decisions around growth versus maintenance investments, dividends, share buybacks, and M&A? Or how do you determine which titles show up on Disney Plus and which don't?
Okay, good question. Yeah, there's no doubt that we have an incredibly strong and deep library. There's no other company that has what we have. It's actually pretty amazing. So Disney Plus, it's becoming the digital centerpiece of our company, a place where audiences can connect with our stories or connect with our characters, even our experiences. And we're going to keep pushing here, always looking at how to best bring those stories and audiences in ways that match how they want to interact with our storytelling today, and to give them the stories that they're all most excited about. I think the key point here is that Disney Plus benefits from our incredibly rich library, and we're always enhancing our capabilities to recommend the right content to the right user, and of course showcasing that content in ways that keep subscribers and fans engaged.
I want to say, I don't know how you guys feel, but this is how I feel. I feel like the Disney showing you titles is terrible. I feel like it doesn't really like, oh, you might like these movies, or because you watch this one, you might like these, or because you watch that show, these are other great shows that are similar to that one. Disney Plus is bad at that. I feel like HBO Max has really good algorithm of that. A lot of people say Netflix has a good one. I'm not on Netflix too much, but they must be good. They're the biggest. They're the biggest streamer. But yeah, Disney Plus struggles with showing, like, I forgot what movie got dropped, and I was like, damn, that was on Disney Plus already? Man, I forgot what it was. It might have been, man, what was the new Avenger movie? I already forgot what that was called. Thunderbolts? It was like 2-3 weeks after it was released already that I realized Thunderbolts was on Disney Plus. I didn't even know. And I feel like that's something that should have been recommended to me. Thunderbolt's a big deal for Disney. But yeah, their algorithm is not good.
Really doing this across generations and across the world. Great question. let's move on to the next question.
How can I get a confirmation showing I voted for all my shares?
Oh, that's actually a good one. I had just actually asked this same question recently. The question, and over at Disneyland, that resort is contained within a more compact footprint. It has 2 theme parks. They're how guests use to say that I allow not to draw short. Neil Patrick Harris narrates this. It's really fun, and it celebrates Figment and his connection to imagination. The fact that there is so much adoration for Figment, of flow between. We have time for one last question, so let's.
I want to hear the Figment question.
Would Disney consider creating a unique film for Figment, or do you have any plans to bring more Figment to your parks or content?
Well, there it is. I've obviously listened to these shareholders.
Hey, with that laugh we just heard, he goes, "That was a total." Ain't nobody in this company care about this Figment crap. It's kind of funny because I feel like this niche in Florida, they just love Figment. They love Figment. But I feel like for the Disney company, they kind of just don't care. Like, it's not a big deal to them. But that's what I got from that laugh. Like, ain't nobody care about Figment in this company. We already got your money. You keep buying Figment ugly shirts, Figment Crocs, Figment popcorn bucket. Yeah, I feel like he's like, I don't know. They don't want to invest in Figment. They don't.
Shareholder meetings for a long time, and I know that there is always a Figment question that comes up. And I got to say that I love that, and I love the fact that there is so much adoration for Figment. He has stood the test of time as a fan favorite, and he clearly continues to spark creativity and imagination across generations. And I think that's really cool. Well, given that this question is coming up, I am sure that some of our fans may have seen that Figment recently made a special appearance in the How Not to Draw Short. Neil Patrick Harris narrates this. It's really fun, and it celebrates Figment and his connection to imagination. Now, I don't have anything new to announce at this time, but I can assure you that we're always exploring new ways for guests to engage with Figment and other of our characters that fans love so much. That's a really great way to end the questions today. I want to thank everyone.
A whole lot of nothing right there. But, hey, Josh tomorrow, great first day, man. Great first day. Love the sizzle reel. I feel like he did a good job with all the Q&A stuff. I'm excited. I'm excited for the Josh journey of wherever it's going to go. But he's coming in at such a great spot. All these new cruise lines on the way. Walt Disney World is expanding. Disney California Adventure is expanding. All the international parks. A lot of stuff happening over there too. It's just exciting times. Exciting times for the Disney company. And at the same time, on the media side, the Disney company's on fire. Like, we just had Hoppers. Doomsday's about to happen. There's like another big release for Disney this year. What are the other ones? Let me see. Disney movie release 2026. Oh, Toy Story. Like, how? Yeah, Disney got some bangers coming. They're Disney media. They're about to make a lot of money. A lot of money. Oh my gosh. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Please no Figment in Disneyland. Oh man. It's crazy. It is crazy. Why did they announce so many movies today? Yeah, there was one of those. I'll bring it up right now, actually. I don't know if you're referring to this thing, but I saw this right here. It was posted on X, but it is not real. This is not real. Not saying that these movies could be real, but this is not real. Like Disney, this was not dropped anywhere. This is AI, literally AI. They did announce 2 movies though with dates. It's not something that wasn't announced, but they gave us dates, which is kind of cool. One of them is Lilo and Stitch 2, May 26, 2028. And the second one was Incredibles, June 16, 2028. I'm excited for both. I can't wait. I don't know where Stitch 2 goes with the storyline. But Incredibles, obviously, I hope we get a lot more Jack Jack. Like, does Jack Jack, like, is he a bigger kid now? You know what I mean? But that was awesome. Congratulations to Josh. I'm excited for everything he's about to do. Everything he's going to do. I have heard some things about Josh, though. Maybe it's not like Josh directly, but Josh is... the trickle-down effect is that, like, they care about the little thing. I think that's the best way I'll say it. They care about the little things at Disneyland. Like, they're going to start looking at that. Like, the real little things, all the way down. And I was hearing about that, and I was like, damn, like, why wasn't that a thing before? Like, you would think all the little things are good, or all the little things should have always mattered to Disneyland. I don't know about Walt Disney World, but Disneyland specific. I heard there's a lot of cracking down going to happen in good ways, like not bad, just in good ways, like things that should have been paid attention to. They should have always done that, but whatever. It's finally happening. YouTube is not notifying me about these live streams. I know. I posted too many videos. I think that's why it's. I think I posted too many things today, so it's just not notifying. If he wants to pivot from AI, then launch a new 90s style golden era of hand-drawn animation. I know. I never understood why Disney's so against going back to hand-drawn animation style. Like, why is there so much, like, almost demise of, like a feeling of demise? Like, they don't want to do it. For what they're the company that did it, created it, and they don't want to go back to it. It's weird. It is really weird. I agree, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Stitch will probably have Angel. They need to sell that pink merch. They're gonna sell a lot of it. They are gonna sell a lot of it. All right. Let's talk about something random. I kind of at first didn't really take it too serious, but I am definitely taking it more serious. A little flip-flop here. This one, where is it? We're gonna talk some horror nights. Man, I could talk a lot today if I really want to. Right here. Yeah. This is it. This is up. Let me click it. Right here. This one. So, if you don't play Fortnite, you're probably going to be like, what are you talking about? Well, what I'm talking about is like during Halloween season, they create a new map that people play Fortnite on, and it's called Fort Nightmares. And they usually drop new character skins, which is like the character you could choose from. And in this case, it is being rumored. I don't know who the exact rumor is, but I heard about it, and then people started posting about it. So I was kind of like, okay, there might be some more validity than we think. But this HHN wiki, which a lot of people keep writing, they've been wrong on a lot of stuff. According to Legacy, I don't understand why that's always said. Like, what is Legacy? Maybe it's a person who hinted at a rumor that could cause a lot of backlash, and other people with various HHN servers, blah, blah, blah. Fort Nightmares may be coming as a scare zone. So Fort Nightmares at HHN as a scare zone. So, I asked around, and a lot of people were saying this might be a Florida thing. This is a Florida thing. When I thought Fort Nightmares was going to have a HHN map in Fortnite, not Fortnite coming in real life. It's kind of a weird one because Fortnite, for whatever reason, they have licenses to everything. And that's how they get a Leatherface, Jigsaw, Jason from Jason Universe, How would that work in a scare zone, though? Like, Universal's going to have to just pay all these licenses? I don't understand how that would work. Because usually, like, just one license is a lot of money, you know what I mean? And then to make money off it. It's crazy. Legacy is one of the insiders who shares rumors. He's pretty 50-50 in recent year, but has been spot on in the past. So people take everything he says as fact. I asked around too. It sounds like there's some validity to this. I don't know how. My question was, why are people upset? Why are people upset about Fort Nightmares? And it seems like the consensus answer is people in the HHN community don't want the younger crowd to be coming to Horror Nights, essentially. They don't want a younger crowd to be at Horror Night. Like, that's how I'm interpreting it, as backlash. I don't know. I kind of look at it as like, whoever wants to go to Fortnite, whoever wants to go to Horror Nights, you could go, right? Universal is the one that tells people you can't go. And most of the time, if a parent wants to take a younger person, sure. It's the parent's decision, right? The other thing that I feel the whole backlash, well, Fort Nightmares is not going to be scary. And I'm kind of like, but it's the characters. A Leatherface roaming, a Jason could be roaming, a Ghostface could be roaming. Ghostface is in Fort Nightmares. Art the Clown is in Fort Nightmares. And all these are terrifying. It could definitely be scary. But my argument goes even further with Horror Nights has done a lot of stuff that is not scary, and they own up to it. Man, I wish I recorded this talk. It was John Murdy talked about this specific thing that it was when we were in Fallout behind the scenes. I should have recorded it. He was talking about how like they're trying to kind of push the boundary of what Horror Nights could be, where it's not all necessarily a slasher, gore fest, whatever. They're pushing Horror Nights in different areas that you wouldn't think would be a Horror Night thing, but it is. And I was like, I'm all here for that. I like that idea. Instead of like, it's just so deep dived into slashers and, gore fest and what, like, Horror Nights could go into many different areas that you wouldn't think is Horror Nights. One of them I keep saying should be raptors, Jurassic Park raptor, just dinosaurs. They don't even have to have an IP. It could just be an original dinosaurs. Oh my God, Dinosaur Maze would be crazy. But Horror Nights has done a lot of stuff that is just not scary. I'm not a fan of all of it. I like scary. That's why I go to horror. That's why anybody goes to Horror Nights. You want to go get scared. That's what you're paying for. But yeah, I'm open-minded to Fort Nightmares. But then again, like I said, This sounds like it might be a Florida thing. I kind of hope it comes to Hollywood. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm excited. I would be excited for this if it was real. If it was real. How do you guys feel? We got some Horror Night fans. How do you guys feel about a Fort Nightmares scare zone? How do you feel about it? I want to hear from you. Didn't John Murdy say one of the house treatments was difficult or something? Could it be a Fort Nightmare? A Fortnite house, imagine? I know. I wonder what that difficult house was. I think that difficult house is probably more of a budget thing than anything. That's what I think. I would think it would only be original Fortnite characters and skins because IP licensing sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, and you're right. What about if it does go that route of Fortnite, their original skin? Then it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like people are not going to connect with the scare zone at all. But these performers are so great. Whatever the scare zone is, most likely you're gonna fall in love with it. The performers are always just top notch. You know what I mean? It might be a street experience like Club Horror or May Die in last year. Yeah, I could see that as an experience more than anything. I know on the gaming side, people are just confused by the IPs are what makes Fort Nightmares popular, more than the original character. Yeah, that's the thing. Fort Nightmares is popular because of the IP character, not their original. Ain't nobody care about their original Fortnite characters. Nobody cares. I want to play as Art the Clown during Halloween. You know, like that's what matters. So that's why it's kind of weird if its original characters come. People are just not going to connect with it. I don't know. It's called Horror Nights, though. We expect gore and horror. I agree, Patricia. I agree, but I think the way that from a company side, they look at it as like, how can we get more fans? The people that want the gore and the slasher. We already got that fan base. We got it. We got it the last 10 years. We ain't got to get that no more. We already built an audience for that. But how do we keep expanding HHN? I think that's where they look at it, like as a company side. How can we get a new audience to like Horror Nights? You know what I mean? That's what I think is happening. All right, that's it for that. Fort Nightmares. My opinion, I would be totally open for it. I would be down with it. Why not? You'd think it'd be more jump scares and gore. Also, will you be at Disney on Friday? I don't know when I'll be at Disney. I don't think I have a reservation for Friday. My thought is, when am I going to be at Universal Studios Hollywood again? That's where all the cool stuff is right now. The cool stuff at Disneyland is Bluey. But to me, that's like a one-day thing, you know, and I just kind of move on with my life. What's up, Lee? Will you be at Disney on Friday or Universal on Saturday? We're big fans. Hope to high five fires. I don't know. I don't know where I'll be Friday or Saturday. I don't have any plans. I might fall under the category. I'll probably be at Project Hail Mary somewhere watching a movie. I want to see it again. Such a good movie. Such a good movie. All right, let's move on. We're going to stick to Universal. And we got some more details on the One Piece Grand Pirate Show. So One Piece is coming to FanFest in a way bigger role than it had last year. Last year was just meet and greets. This year we're getting a Waterworld show. And they gave us some details that kind of give us a better understanding of what's going to happen. They gave us like these new concept arts too. Just kind of putting out the characters, you know, nothing different than what we expected. But let's get into it. It says Grand Pirate Show coming for Universal FanFest set against a backdrop reimagined as Midori Island, a mysterious outpost from the world of One Piece. The live stunt show will lure guests into the adventure as the Straw Hat crew, Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji, and Chopper. Where's Chopper? I don't see Chopper anywhere on this stuff. Are we going to be able to meet Chopper? That's interesting. Are in search of rare pop greens, a powerful resource on the island. The spirited exploration quickly goes eerie when Marines storm the island, raising the stakes with the dramatic entry, blasting open the gates and igniting intense pyrotechnic and high-energy battle sequences. The spectacle unfolds under the watchful gaze of guests seated surrounding the bleachers. Comedic interactions ensue when rival pirate Buggy crashes onto the scene, intent on clowning the Pop Greens as his own. Claiming the Pop Greens as his own. This is a 20-minute stunt show. Wow, I didn't have a chance to read this earlier. I was just running around Disneyland. Wow, 20 minutes. This 20-minute live stunt show culminates in triumphant celebration and daring escape that will give guests a sensation of being transported to the very heart of One Piece, enveloped in friendship, freedom, and mayhem. I am excited. I can't wait to see the show, meet the characters again, merch, food, just hearing the music. Oh my gosh. It's going to be spectacular. FanFest is just too good. It's just going to, now that I've got like a taste of what Jurassic Park is going to be, now just this other piece of One Piece. Oh man, upper lot, lower lot, like studio tour with Scooby-Doo. It's just fire everywhere. It's going to be so damn good. I can't wait. I can't wait to see this show. I will definitely, it's going to be a priority when I go. Let me see. Boysenberry or Food and Wine or Wood and Wine? What did you like most? I will say I love both of them. I recommend going to both. Food and Wine for me definitely had more food that I liked. Boysenberry is like, kind of one taste, a lot of different ways. But they're both amazing. Go to both. If you have a chance, go to both. Waterworld location, I take it for One Piece is going at. Waterworld is the location for One Piece. We're just a brand new stunt show. And I can't wait. I hope they get to use their powers because some of these characters in One Piece have powers. I hope it's like projection mapping, or we'll figure it out, I guess, when it all happens. It's going to be cool. It's going to be very, very cool. Let me see. All right, last thing I wanted to talk about. I don't want to go too late because I feel like I could keep going, but it's already 10:17. Bluey debuted today, or not debuted, but it was gonna get debuted, but only for cast members. But the walls came down, and we got a chance to look at, all the stuff they have outside, little glimpse inside. Bluey, I want to applaud Disney, because Disney puts out a lot of concept art where you're just kind of like, that doesn't look like the concept art at all. This looks like the concept art. Looks exactly like the concept art. So whatever they imagined, they really brought it to life perfectly, honestly. Very simple, but that's kind of what Bluey is. It's very simple. Look at that. I don't know if they'll have a character there or not. Yeah, they brought a lot of stuff to life, like in physical form. This was a big project for Disney. And then this one right here, Funfair Map. I've been meaning to like almost analyze this, I guess you could say. I'm seeing a lot of other characters, and I keep wondering, are these other characters going to be meet and greets, or is it only Bluey and Bingo? That I don't know. But I guess it kind of gives you an idea of what to expect. Chill Zone. Barky Boats and Helicopter Adventures. Fairy Garden. Gnome Village. This is going to be a huge hit. I can't wait. Can't wait to take my kid there. I just hope it's not too crowded. Not too crowded the day I go. Probably will be, but I'm rope dropping on Sunday for this Bluey show. I know it's going to be nuts, so I'm going to prepare for insane line. Yeah, I wonder, will it open at rope drop, or is it one of those things like it'll open like at 10 or 11, you know, so a little delay. I don't have any word on that. But I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be just cool to see Bluey and then hear the music all in real life, like in person. It's going to be cool. It's going to be very, very cool. I think I read somewhere that they're going to do a mini cavalcade of other characters as inflatables throughout the day over there. I see. Okay. That's the more the better. The more the better. I feel like it'll probably have a show scheduled like Pixar Party did. Okay. What time did that one start, though? I almost want to say it was like an 11 o'clock thing, but I don't remember. I didn't do the Pixar dance party thing very much at all. I don't know. I only went over there to sit down and chill. Fantasyland Theater is a great spot to stay away from the sun. That is for sure. All right. I think we're going to end it here. Thank you guys for joining me. Josh tomorrow, day one. Let's see where it takes us. And we keep getting more FanFest details. Let's hope that happens. I heard there was a trailer that might be coming for One Piece, so let's hope that was real. But thank you. Y'all have a fire night. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? And let's finish strong. Let's finish this week strong. All right, smash the like button. We're firing it down. Have a good night, everyone.